Hey guys, welcome back to another episode new on Steam. Today we're playing a little bit more Goobies. We got a new character unlocked, so I adjusted my upgrades a little bit. So I have 5% XP, 1 HP, and I did 40% bigger AoE since WIZZY is an AoE character. So let's go ahead and go to play. We're not going to do any artifacts. And we're going to play WIZZY. Enemies killed by WIZZY's attacks will generate an explosion dealing 50% of the damage dealt, which is pretty massive. So let's compare him to... His rate of fire is super slow though. It's 2 seconds. But his range is better. His damage is better. His speed is slower. And he has more HP. So let's go ahead and test this guy out. Okay, he's a funky looking character. Ooh. That attack speed is so slow, but we're eliminating multiple enemies at once. The explosion radius is very nice. So, I'm not sure if there's any attack speed items. I think there is. We'll try to grab them as we can. So let's do the meteoroid. Where the kind of the goal and object of our builds is to kind of grab the highest tiered item until we can kind of start focus building. So if we start getting the same item over and over, we'll start grabbing that. Okay, we got an additional projectile. Oh, okay. So this slow attack speed might kind of hurt us in the end, but we shall see. There are actually quite a few characters to unlock. Since we unlocked this character, a new menu has popped up with all the other characters. I didn't really show them. Maybe next episode I'll show them. But they're unlocked in many different ways, and it's probably going to take a while to unlock them all. Let's go ahead and increase damage of all AoE items by 15%. So our AoEs are even stronger. I want that clump of XP right there, but it's kind of far. Okay. Ooh, that meteor just whiffed. I'm glad this guy starts off with a lot of HP. So this guy is kind of more like a tank. That meteor is really whiffing. Increase damage of all AoE items. Let's grab that again. So I wonder if my AoE explosions consider an AoE item. Probably not. Okay. We can probably grab that clump of XP now. There we go. Your attacks fire an additional projectile. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we have a nice spread shot. These enemies are going down pretty easily. So the spread shot is nice because it's like a cluster bomb at this point. We have a nice spread, so we have a lot of AoE damage going out. Okay. We got some Voltorbs now. I was going to sneak right past that enemy, but might as well take it wide a little bit. The problem right now is we're killing the enemies as the meteor is coming down. Let's do the fire additional bullet, or let's do the health regen and the reduced damage. So the meteor is already coming down when everything's already dead. So that can be a little bit of a problem. That was a nice explosion right there. Let's go ahead and take less damage. I'm curious to see how much further I can get with this character. We haven't really been tested yet because we haven't had such a huge cluster of enemies come at us that we've had to worry. So we haven't been completely surrounded yet. So let's go ahead and just take out those clump of enemies. This is very nice. This is kind of super satisfying. I always love taking out like clusters of enemies. Okay, there's a nice clump of XP. Okay, finally, something we can kind of take a look. So we got damage splinter. Enemies at the 15% chance to ignite. And gain 1 tranquilizing mass which floats around you and stuns enemies for 1 second and deals 1 damage. I'm going to grab that. I've never seen that item before. So it's just kind of like a small AoE. Little projectile kind of summon that kind of surrounds us. Let's increase our attack speed. We're gonna have to try to beef up our damage a little bit more though. because our explosions from our character is based off our damage. But luckily, the explosions chain off each other, I believe. Not 100% sure on that. Let's grab regen again. So we take 10% less damage now. Okay. If we can focus on grabbing attack speed, we should be good. Okay, just popping everything in very nicely. See a clump of XP up there that I want to grab. Okay, now we're starting to get surrounded. So, luckily we got that shrink. Okay, we got a boss up finally. Not sure how I feel about this character. Ooh, he has arms. I've never had this character before. Or this boss before. Oh! Okay, we kind of got cornered. This guy seems a little tough. Okay, I see his attack pattern now. Increase your attack speed. Let's increase attack speed again. So we have 20% attack speed this time. Which still makes us attack at like 1.8 seconds. Per shot. Okay. He's not really melting as fast as I would like him to. But that's fine. There's just more enemies to kill. Not really happy with this guy's build so far. Or his items. Increased damage of all AoE items by 45%. So we need a lot more AoE. Essentially. So it's very nice when you kill enemies next to the boss, he takes substantial damage, so we really don't have to directly hit him. Okay, he's becoming a little easier to avoid now. Oh! Okay. Very nice telegraphs on the boss. Ooh, got exploded. Taking a little bit more damage now I'd like, even though we just lost 2 HP. But we have tons of regen. Okay. This boss is taking a while. We finally got an elite out now. Oh, this guy's fast. So we should be focusing on taking out that elite since he's faster than everyone else. Luckily, our Trank Orb is stunning him. So he probably won't run into us. Okay. So we're about to get an upgrade. So we're getting an item upgrade now. So we have 2 times whatever that is. Not sure what it is. I wish the game would tell us what these items are. I don't have all the icons memorized. This boss is probably the hardest boss I've faced thus far. His abilities are a little hard to avoid. Okay. So we got another item. So we got 2 times gravity, I think. That's what that one is. Okay, increased damage of all AoE items by 60%. Okay, we really need AoE items at this point now. Because that's just tons of explosion damage. I'm sure it would stack really nicely if we could build it correctly. Okay, we got some chains out finally too. Okay. So we're at 7 HP now, so half our HP is gone because of that boss. Was a little tricky one. Okay. We start off completely surrounded. And it doesn't look like we're completely stunning our enemies. Barely avoided that mess. Okay, so now here comes the chain explosions. Very nice. We need to up our damage a little bit too. Okay, I hear an elite. Let us... Okay, so we already have increased the radius by of all AoE items, or enemies have a 22.5% chance to ignite an AoE fire upon death, doing 1.59 damage every 0.5 seconds for 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and grab that since we already have 2 in that. So that's part of our upgrade that we got from killing an elite or boss, which either. So that'll be some nice passive damage. I'm not sure if it's considered AoE damage, but... Okay, so we got a really squishy elite out there. Let's do regeneration. And enemies who touch you are dealt 1 damage. Very nice. We've never upgraded it this far before on that item. So far, we're doing pretty awesome with WIZZY. Increase the AoE of all items by 75%. Wow. So if we can get some AoEs, that's going to be huge. Like big explosions. Ooh, we're taking passive damage. We took a lot of damage on that. But luckily we have tons of damage reduction too. And these enemies aren't dying as fast right now. But that fire is kind of taking care of big clumps of them at a time. Completely surrounded right now. This might be the end of us. I don't think I can get out of this. Okay. We did. Let's go ahead and circle back around and grab all this XP. Maybe get another level. So we got some projectile enemies out. My character is fairly slow too. Gain 0.5 damage per HP loss. Okay, that will stack nicely with my AoE. Now we should be doing a hefty amount of damage since we have half our HP gone. This guy's built like a tank. Okay, killed an elite apparently. We got 1 times whatever that is. And we're gonna grab attacks have 17% chance to conjure 3 homing goos, which seeks out enemy range that explodes in a small radius, dealing 8.74 damage. That's pretty huge. We're gonna grab that instead. And that should stack really nicely with all my AoE stuff. You think I'd be able to walk over the enemies, to be honest, because of my long legs. Okay, can we get out of this mess? Yes, we can. Barely, though. Okay, we got tons of enemies coming out again. Look, all this free XP. Your attack fires 1 additional projectile, but deals 20 less damage. 20% less damage. Okay, let's do that. Luckily, we have quite a bit of regen right now, too. This should get us a level easily. We're gonna do dizzy balls. Or attacks have a 20% chance of spawning 4 rows of spikes, dealing 4 damage. Let's do the spikes. I think I grabbed the spikes, yeah. Ooh. Nice chain explosions going on right now. That took out so many enemies. I wish I was a little bit faster so I can pick up all this XP. Took a while for the enemies to spawn too. Okay, we got runners. Okay, so we got this also. This was the free upgrade that we got. Release a small sonic howl every 0.75 seconds, dealing 3.06 damage to surrounding enemies. We'll go ahead and start upgrading that too. So we got some passive AoE damage coming from around us. Okay, we got another elite. Not sure where they're at. Okay, so this should create a nice chain explosion again too. Grab some health. So we're doing pretty good on health again now. Deal more damage the faster you move. We don't move fast. Attacks have a 20% chance to splinter 3 times impact, dealing 2 damage each. Let's go ahead and do the splinter this time. Usually I grab the saucy saucer, but it hasn't been really working out too well for me. Okay, I see the elite in the middle of that pack now with the health bar. Let's go ahead and try to clump up over here. Looks like we got plenty of walking space too, so we don't have to worry too much about being surrounded. Okay, we're doing pretty good right now, I think, so far. We're kind of out-surviving our problems. Looks like my shield is kind of popping these small enemies instantly. Wow, everything just died so quickly. Let's do the gain more XP. Okay, now we got a boss. We'll go get that boss once we Okay, we're gonna do the fire again. Once we grab all this XP, we'll go focus him. And we're gonna take out that elite first. Oh! That boss has infinite range. That's crazy. Ooh, barely dodged that. Okay, so we have a status boost this time. 10 AoE radius. Crazy. Okay. Let's go ahead and gain 1 damage per HP loss. So that should stack nicely. And we have more elites out here. I really need to get to that boss. So we're going to go ahead and kind of ignore this XP and get to the boss. Tons of HP on this guy. Okay, no worries. We're not surrounded that badly. And we should take out that elite any second now too. Okay, we're gonna get another upgrade. 1 time spikes. Okay, so now we have 2 times spikes because we grabbed that upgrade from before. But I haven't... Okay, I see the spikes now. So the boss is taking moderate damage, since the enemies aren't really surrounding us as hardcore. And, oh, he's taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure what's damaging him so much. Okay, he just popped. He just, like, instant exploded. So, what do we have here? 20% attack speed. That's exactly what we need. 3 times. So we should be attacking an insanely amount faster. Increase your attack speed by 35%. Increase the damage of all AoE items by 90%. Let's do the increased damage by AoE damage. So we should be attacking like once every second now. So we pretty much have a fast shotgun build now. Let's go ahead and get to the next stage. We could just wait and heal up, but that would be kind of boring. Okay. This stage has ended most of my runs. Not all of them, but most of them. A very hard stage, because the island is so small. Okay, we have an elite out right now. We got a runner. Luckily, we have the Trank to kind of contend with them. Look at that damage and that XP right there. Very nice. Let's do the release medium Sonic Howl. Doing 4 damage. So that should kind of help us kind of... it's kind of like a damage shield. So it should help us survive a little bit against weaker enemies. Increase the radius of all AoE items by 15%. Attacks have a 25% chance to splinter 6 times, dealing 2 damage each. Let's go ahead and grab the radius of all AoE items. I wonder what's considered AoE and not AoE sometimes. Not entirely sure. Ooh, he's inside my barrier. He's inside my Trank bubble. So we have to keep circling him and juke him. Okay, let's get close. That should take care of this guy pretty soon. This has 30 HP left. There we go. So we have 4 times whatever that is. Oh! That's a lot of enemies. Luckily, we got chain explosions. Oh my god, we just... Look at those bubbles. That must have been what we picked up. We might actually go the distance this game, because of those bubbles. Increase the damage AoE of all items by 105%. Don't mind if I do. Just so much damage. I've never had this much AoE in my life. This might be an hour-long video if we can survive. Tons of projectiles coming out right now, though. So we really gotta take out those enemies. And we have elites out now, too. So hopefully we have the damage to take care of them, too. I can't even really see my character. There's so much going on. Okay, we've got clumps of XP. I'm sure I can level if I can get to that clump. I can't tell sometimes what an enemy is and what's not an enemy. Because there's just so many projectiles on the screen right now. I think this is how the game is supposed to be played. And we're back to full health. That is crazy. Okay. Enemies. Okay, we're gonna do the ignition again. And yeah, it's gonna be wildfire. That's crazy. So we have tons of passive fire damage going out too. Okay, so we have some Attack on Titans attacking us now. They have tons of HP. However, if we get all the splinter damage too. So it's not like we're focus firing just one of them and they take forever to kill. We're attacking them all of them at the same time. Okay, so my character is starting to look like how he's supposed to be played in the trailers. Very nice. Okay, we got some more projectile enemies and some elites. Should be no problem though. We should be having the boss any second now too. I wonder if there's elites of elites because the elites are melting pretty fast themselves. I guess I really didn't need that 1 extra HP. I could have put it in something more, a little bit more useful. I just did not predict this type of run. Okay, we don't need to grab that health just yet. We'll just hold off on it just to be a little safe. Okay, increase the radius of all AoE items by 30%. Okay. Now we're having much bigger explosions, and the screen is shaking crazy too. I've never had the screen shake this much. Okay, so we have increase your damage dealt by 15%. Yeah, let's grab that. So our base damage is just going up crazy too. Let's see how fast these elites melt. They take a minute to start to kill, but after that, they just crazy melt. Once you kill the first one, they all just kind of die. So Ziggurat is going down pretty quick too. I'm not sure what Ziggurat does. It looks like the projectiles are coming from him. Easy to avoid, especially if you're staying close to him. Melting very fast now. We don't really have to move except to dodge the projectiles. And any enemies can't even get close to us, they're just melting too. Those yellow balls seem very broken because they attack so fast and there's so many of them. It's like getting a rapid fire. Okay, let's see what new items we get. 4 times, I think, gravity. Yeah, we got a gravity well now. No need to kill everything. Let's go ahead and just go to the next stage. Okay, so we're now tied for the furthest we've ever been. So we're starting off with elite. Tons of HP on that thing. I believe the further we go, the more HP things start to have. Ooh, something hit me. Not sure what though. Oh, there's projectiles coming out. Can't really see them because my screen's so cluttered. And we have knockback too, which is pretty crazy. So we have another elite coming out too. Let's go ahead and take out this elite first. It's pretty nice because most of my attacks attack at random. So we're attacking in all directions at all times, rather than just the closest enemy. Okay, I know we can take out that elite. So close to dead. I can pretty much just stand still. Oh, never mind. Not with the projectiles in the way. Okay. 300 more HP. Oh, okay, the elite bounces up. We took 1 damage from it. So we have 5% crit chance. Okay, that's pretty weak. Oh, that bounce is pretty nasty. Increase the damage of all AoE items by 120% this time. We're taking quite a bit of damage now. I'm not sure from what. Oh, it's from this bouncing ball. I think we just eliminated them though. 10% crit damage, so we're stacking crit now. We took so much damage from that elite. That pretty much would have ended our run if it was if we were a different character. Okay, tons of XP right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. It's just a straight blue screen. Increased damage of all AoE items by 135% now. So as long as we kill one enemy, they should all just die pretty quickly afterwards because they're just taking so much damage and the chain explosions are pretty nice. I'm not sure what's hitting us. We're down to 4 HP now. That was pretty fast. Oh crap, we got runner elites. I don't think I can survive this. Oh, abort, abort. Okay, we took out the runners. Very nice. We didn't take as much damage as I thought we did. Some health drops would be nice right now, about now. Screen shaking. There's so much going on right now. The earth is shaking. Yeah, we got so much damage that we can just charge at the enemies. Let's grab... Wow, that's from 5% to 12.5% more XP. Or enemies have a 10% chance to release 2 worms on death, dealing more damage. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we got more on death damage. Huge clumps of XP right here. Ah, we got a health right there, finally. How much does it heal for? Looks like about 2, which is not too bad. That puts us over half health now. Okay. I want to get more of those balls. The yellow balls that kind of spawn. So we just grabbed 0.5 XP. Okay, so regurgitated goo. Attacks have a 20% chance to conjure 3 homing goos, which seeks out enemies in range and then explodes. So that's what I want. So we got even more goo out now. Look at that screen. Our modifier on that is insane. We just cleared the screen. Wow, of all enemies. Okay, we got runners. We just got to survive for just a second before they all die. There we go. The initial rush is the worst part. WIZZY is a powerful character. Okay, or we just got lucky with our build. Not sure. Probably both. Probably get another level out of this. I see some health right there. And I see another health up there too, so we're gonna grab that too. And we're back to near full HP. Very nice. We should have a boss fairly soon. These are some pretty lengthy rounds. So far this is not much of a challenge. We still gotta be very cautious. We can't get complacent, because that's when you get killed the most. Okay, let's go ahead and do the wildfire. It looks like upgrades can't be maxed. They can only get better and better as we go. Okay, we got a boss finally. Okay, we got this boss. Very nice. So let's grab all this XP. This boss is melting too. We gotta be careful because we're running into the enemies right here. The boss is getting hit by the AoE damage too, so luckily we don't have to do direct hits to it. But however, it just melts so much faster when you do get direct hits. Okay. Oh. Got a direct hit from the boss. That's the fastest it's probably ever melted. So this is officially the furthest we've ever been. And we got another 4 times. I don't know what that does, but I like it. Let's go ahead and melt all these enemies. Grab this free XP. And let's go to the next stage. Okay. What do we got here? So this is the furthest I've been. Not sure what to expect. We got more ominous music now, though. Enemies aren't getting really one-shotted. Okay. They are exploding pretty nicely still. Oh, we got runners. Gotta run through. We're almost dead. Just because of the runners. The runners are insanely dangerous. So we gotta regen up pretty quickly. Okay, we got more elites, but not as bad. Okay, gain 1 extra damage for... gain 1 extra damage per HP loss and 20% chance to deal damage 1 extra time if your HP is below 30%. Okay, we're below 30%, so we should be hitting super hard. We should be one-shotting almost everything at this point. Okay, I see some HP over there. So let's grab the health upgrade. That puts us at half. Very nice. Yeah, so if we get a chain of runners, I think we're pretty much dead at a higher tier. Those seem to be the most dangerous to our build, since we're so slow. Okay, we got Titans. That's going to take a while for them to die. Let's take out the projectile enemies first, though. They're going to be the most annoying. Since we can stay in kind of a small radius, except for when the projectile enemies are up. Those worms are pretty nice. I see them. They're really subtle, but they're causing a lot of damage, too. Tons of projectiles coming out again. Let's take out the projectile enemies. Okay, we got runners, but these are not the elite kind. So they just melted too. We're getting hit by stuff, but I can't tell sometimes because my screen is just so cluttered. I've never had a bullet hell where I've gotten this powerful before. Like, I've gotten as powerful as the demo screen. We're still getting hit. Not sure by what. Okay, we gotta watch out for the elite titans. Or just normal titans. Let's clear a path and try to gather some of this XP. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. We just gathered it all automatically. Okay, we're just kind of surrounded right now. Luckily, we don't have any projectiles coming towards us. So we're just going to stand here for a second. Until the projectiles come. Ooh, looks like projectiles are coming. We got 1 HP left. It was since we have 1 HP left, we're doing a ton more damage. Okay. So we have an elite now. Let's see. Attacks have a 25% chance to splinter. You deal more damage the faster you move. Let's do the splinter. The screen is just being flooded with enemies right now. Oh my god, look at that cluster bomb. Okay, so we got the squid guy. He's just melted instantly. So we gotta watch out for the projectiles. We're at 0.4 HP right now. I can't see. I don't know what's hitting us. 3 times whatever that is. I'm guessing it's good. 0.5 HP. We can do it. We can survive this. Grab all that HP. Glad we have so much regen, too. Yeah, we have an insane amount of regen. Okay, we got a boss. Oh, we got the runner, and we have no room to run, or no room to hide. Okay, now we do. Oh, just keep running. I see an HP over there. I think we can make it. Okay, so that just gained us a little bit more HP. I think we might have lucked out this round. That was really close. Oh, we ran the wrong direction. I ran towards him. And an elite's coming out. There's the elite. I'm not sure what he does. Okay, we're back up to 4 HP now, so we're at about quarter health, which is nice. This boss is melting too. Let's go left this time. Try to dodge projectile enemies, or kill them, one of the two. Okay, that is a ton of health that boss has. 38,000. Crazy. Run towards the boss, we're gonna get hit, but it's gonna die. Good trade-off. We got 2 times whatever that is. Maybe it's an upgrade we can't grab anymore because it has an X on it. Not entirely sure. Okay. Let's grab this cluster of XP. Heal up a little bit. We have trank balls, so enemies get kind of stunned when they come close to us. Let's check out that elite first before we move on to the next stage. So we can get kind of a upgrade or a bonus stat. Can we kill him before we're forced to the next stage? He moves too fast, so our bulk of our damage isn't really hitting him. There we go, got him. 3 times that. We shall see what that is when we actually start fighting enemies. Okay. Like I said, this is the furthest we've ever been. Don't know what to expect, but I'm assuming it's going to get only more and more crazy. Yep, we are really surrounded right now. We gotta rush towards the elite since they're the weaker of the enemies here. Surprisingly. So there seems to be tons of room to kind of navigate. This is a pretty big island. Whoa, look at this. Can I survive is the question. Yes, we can. Barely, though. There's an HP item right there. I'm gonna grab that. And we just lost all that HP that we just grabbed. I don't want to be utterly surrounded, so we're gonna kind of farm near the water. Ooh, this is close. And there's an elite here, too. Oh, it's a runner. Luckily, we have the trank balls. So it can't get too close to us. I would like to grab all this XP, but doesn't seem like we're waiting for the auto XP grab. Okay, we're dead. The runner finally got to us. Character unlock. Woozy Woozy. Causes the ground to burn, dealing 1 AoE damage every 0.5 seconds. Okay. So that might be worth looking into. Artifact unlocked. Mutated gene. Twice as many enemies will spawn. Oh, that is crazy. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Okay, guys. We're going to try out the new character, and then we'll probably call it quits. So if you like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time after I upgrade my items. Let's see. Let's do more AoE radius, more XP. Okay, so I'll catch you next time. Thank you.